Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Regular Beer Reviews, where regular doesn't refer to the beers being reviewed, but to the reviewer, myself. I'm Jesse, and tonight I'm going to be reviewing a beer that I have never had before from a brewery that has never really impressed me. This is another one from Ass Kisser, and it is their Strawberry Wheat. It's called Berry Nice Ass, which I gotta say I like the name, but yeah. I mentioned in the review that I did of the smoked porter that I have had several beers from Ass Kisser, which it's Ass Kisser Ales or the Ass Kisser Brewing Company. I've seen both names listed, so I'm not really sure of what to call it. On the bottle it says Ass Kisser Ales. So from Ass Kisser Ales out of San Jose, California. I've had quite a few of their beers. Never really been super impressed, but anyway, let's look at the numbers on this. And for the note. For the record, I hate fruit beers. I don't like them. But the reason why I picked this up was because it was $1.99 for the bomber. These things were like $5-6 before, so I'm pretty sure. And I'm seeing it everywhere that they're on clearance, so I'm pretty sure they're not going to be around much longer. So I figured I'd do a review of the beer while I had the chance. Let's look at the numbers on this beer. Beer Advocate gives it a 70, which is just okay, and that's with 30 ratings. Rate Beer gives it a 21 overall with a 15 for the style, so that's pretty low, and the bros have not had this beer. It has an ABV of 5.8%. The style, obviously, is a wheat beer. And this is a little off-putting. The availability is the spring, and it's obviously fall right now, November now, so this beer has been sitting around for like over 6 months, and it only has an ABV of 5.8%, so it's not really cellarable. So, but I'm pretty sure I don't see a freshness date. I looked on the bottle, I didn't see a freshness date or anything, or a brew date anywhere on here, but pretty sure it's from this year. I never really saw them before this year. They certainly only launched in this area this year, so hopefully it's not that old and it hasn't spoiled or anything. But anyway, also this beer has 18 IBUs. Let's read a quick descript here from Rate Beer. It says, the Berry Nice Ass Strawberry Wheat is a Belgian-style white ale that has zesty lemon citrus tones with a splash of strawberry to make a bright, refreshing ale part of a perfect finish to the day. So, anyway, just gonna go on ahead and get this cracked open. Almost no smoke at all. But yeah, let's go on ahead and get this poured. Again, I don't like fruit beers, and I'm not crazy about Ass Kisser. Never had anything from them that was amazing. The best beer I've ever had was probably their chocolate box. That one was actually pretty good. But other than that, the best I could say about their beers is that they're mediocre at best. They're certainly not, amazing. But yeah, get that poured in there. You see how it clouds up instantly. Get a little more in there. All right. Let's get an appearance on this. It is a very hazy, kind of a dark straw color. It is. It somewhat. It's somewhat translucent, but it's certainly not clear, like really clear. Very hazy. A lot of particulates floating around in there. I'm not sure if it's bottle fermented or not, but a lot of these Belgian style beers are, so I'm guessing maybe it is. Anyway, nice, maybe a 1, now slightly less than 1 finger, extremely like snow white head. Pretty frothy though, big bubbles there. Carbonation looks pretty moderate. It's not super heavy, but there's a lot of bubbles on the bottom, but not a ton streaming up. So it's not super heavy. It's pretty moderate, light to moderate even, I'd say. But let's go ahead and get a nose on this. Oh wow, actually, that smells pretty good. I'm not really picking up on the strawberry aspect of it. I mean, it certainly smells fruity, but more like a light tropical, maybe a little strawberry. I'd say more like I've never had a strawberry beer, but I've had a lot of blueberry beers that just are so overpowering with the blueberry. But this, I mean, there's a fruitiness there. Maybe I might contribute it a little to strawberry, but I'd think more kind of a tropical fruitiness like mango or peach or something. But really light. Mostly what I'm smelling are the malts. They're bready, slightly dark, slightly like kind of a toffee thing going on there. Sweet, smelling some spice notes, definitely. Smelling maybe a little coriander or something. Maybe some allspice. But yeah, it's actually, you know, I would never have thought this, given that it's a strawberry beer, but it actually smells pretty good. And this isn't my favorite style, Belgian Viets, and Viet beers and stuff, but they've been growing on me. I've had a lot of really, really good Viet beers lately, so I'm hoping for the best with this one. Gonna go ahead and dig in. Wow. I would not have thought this in a million years. The only reason why I picked this beer up, the only reason was because it was $1.99, and I thought I better do a review on it now before I'm not going to see it anymore. This is probably one of the. Matter of fact, I think this might be the best beer I've had from them. I did a review on their smoked porter, which I thought was mediocre at best. It had good flavor, but it was just too mild for my tastes. This is pretty good. Yeah, that little bit of fruitiness. The malt is really, really nice. It's only 18 IBUs. It tastes just the slightest bit more bitter than that. And I mean, even for a Belgian style ale, though, I mean, I might contribute that a little bit to hops. It's kind of a floral, hoppy character there in the background. And it's, you know, I like that I can taste a little bit of hops. A little unorthodox for the style, but I mean, you know, I like that I can taste a little bit of hops there. And they're really floral in nature. But I'm not tasting the strawberry. I'm not really smelling strawberry. It's just like a tropical fruitiness, and it's pretty mild. I had Ass Kisser's Vanilla Pale Ale, and I thought it was garbage. I mean, it did not taste like a pale ale at all. There was no hop character whatsoever. All it was vanilla. And I assumed, based on when I had that beer, that this beer was going to pretty much be the same thing. I was going to crack it open, and all I was going to be able to smell and taste was strawberry. But I mean, there's a fruitiness there. I wouldn't even contribute it necessarily to strawberry. It's like a tropical fruitiness. The malts on the flavor are really, really nice. The malts are really, really good. Bready, biscuity, slightest bit kind of like a toffee malt. Maybe the slightest bit grainy. But for a fruit beer, well, it's a wheat beer, but for being a strawberry beer, I'd say, and Ass Kisser, I don't think they're like super known for, you know, brewing their. I'm pretty sure any strawberry flavor that's here is an added flavor. It's not like brewed with strawberries. I mean, I haven't looked into it, but I've looked into some of their other beers, and they kind of seem to cut corners on when they make stuff. They add a lot of flavors and stuff. But this doesn't taste like that. This tastes, I mean, it doesn't taste like there's any strawberry really at all. It just, there's a fruitiness there that is super enjoyable, especially for this type of beer. I'm tasting the lemon. I am picking up on some lemon on the nose too. I didn't mention that, but I am picking up that fruitiness. It's like a lemon. I can smell the lemon zest. And I can definitely taste the lemon. It's almost like a Blue Moon. It's a little stronger than that, but it's super enjoyable. The fruitiness factor there is really enjoyable, especially for the style. The bready malts are nice. I like this beer, actually, and I never thought in a million years I would say that, but I like this beer. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Ass Kisser Strawberry Wheat. This is probably the best beer that I've had from Ass Kisser. It ain't bad by any means. This is a pretty good beer, so I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. If you see it, a berry nice ass strawberry wheat from Ass Kisser, pick it up. It's especially since here I don't think Ass Kisser is gonna be available much longer. So if you see it, pick it up. It's a pretty damn good beer. I actually really like it. I really didn't think I would. So anyway, thank you for watching, and keep watching again in the future for more reviews. Plus,